So guys, I just saw another Kate mumbling video and it's taking me out. Have a look.
But is it busy for everybody? Is everyone sort of back in? Have you been sort of, there's been lots of illnesses going around, hasn't there?
No, we've had all.
Ways. But is it busy for everybody? Is everyone sort of back in? Have you been sort of, there's been lots of illnesses going around, hasn't there?
No, we've had.
What is she saying? The subtitles are next. I think people are not happy with Kate every time he mumbles. It's like you literally have had years to be good when communicating. Like you've had years, like there's no excuse. You have so much at your disposal that you can use if you want to hire someone or whatever. So people are like, are we gonna have a mumbling queen? Like if we can't even hear what he's saying unless they add subtitles, and still we can't even comprehend anything. Imagine when he's king and he has to go somewhere for work and he has to anyway. That was so funny. I had to put it out there because I've seen people talk about it and it's like, okay, I can't understand anything. It's just I don't understand. Anyway, let's get into the video, okay? So remember recently Meghan shared a bit of videos on Instagram about this book she was reading, and then we saw adorable Princess Lilibet chasing chickens. Harry was giggling in the back as he's taking the video. It was sweet. It was such a beautiful family moment to see, and I'm so happy that Meghan lets us in such moments. So remember the book. She shared this book, and let me tell you, Meghan's effect is something else. It is something else. So when she shared this book, let me tell you, people are like, I want to get that book. Like, it's like, before even we knew who wrote this book, okay, we know from the page, but we're like, anything that Meghan shares, that Meghan says so good, you better believe that I'm getting a copy. And the author of this book saw that and she got so emotional, and she also shared a video which I'm going to share here on Instagram saying, just being wowed. I will be like, I will go insane if I wrote something or if Meghan wears something or whatever and I see that on the Duchess of Sussex. I know I'm set for life because I know the orders are going to be off the roof. That is something I know for a fact. But I also loved the sweet interaction that Meghan had with this author on Instagram. Like, I loved it. So Meghan wrote, my mom friend Christina shared it with me. My current bedside book. From one mama to another, thank you. And then Jess says, at Meghan, I can't even believe I am typing this, but thank you. I am honored beyond words and so deeply grateful that my book has touched you and hopefully many more moms too. I just cannot say what that means to me. That is so sweet. So when you have the UK media and the derangers so eager to tear down Meghan, to bring her down, she just keeps uplifting and empowering other women. This is why I love Meghan. And this is why we love Meghan, because no matter what the UK media derangers have put her through, her heart has never changed. Because someone else will be like, I am done. Why? I'm solo. I'm writing solo. I don't care. Because the majority of the people who bring me down are the same women that I'm trying to uplift. I'm trying to empower. I'm trying to inspire. But look at her. Like, you had the UK media in a total meltdown. Ever since it was announced that Harry and Meghan are going to Australia, let me tell you, it's like the bots are out in full force. Well, you're just Meghan, reading a book, minding her business. That's my girl. So this is awesome. Here's another thing that is awesome. So the same OCs that the derangers are trying to incite to be hostile towards Meghan and Harry when they visit Australia, they're like, oh, boo at them, don't go to the events, whatever. And like, should we tell them? Should we tell them? Because again, the same author book has become #1 bestseller in Australia, and she shared that. She's like, in all books? What? Australia, you did this. And that is thanks to Meghan. You know, if Meghan wears anything of yours, if Meghan, whatever, you know you're going to get instant orders. You know people are going to be running up to grab whatever that is. And that is the same thing that happened. And I've seen so many people grab this book. I've seen so many people grab this book being so excited for this book. And I'm like, damn. Like, people are like, I just made my order. Squad is at next level. Or anyone who's just supportive of Harry and Meghan, they will never let Meghan down. They're just, you know, every single day it just shows that Meghan is just, that effect is next level. You cannot take that away from her. She is the queen. She just has to wear a bracelet and it's sold out. A ring instantly. And now you have a book just reached #1 bestseller in Australia. Just hours. Like, after Meghan shares it, this author must be feeling so much joy. So I've wanted to let you in on it because I've seen people share that on social media. And as always, I want to let you know what's up. Okay? So Sage says, Ted Sarandos said himself that Meghan's influence is remarkable and he wasn't lying. Francis, everything Duchess Meghan touches sell out and turns into gold. Francis adds, Sussex says, wow, this is the effect Duchess Meghan have on female entrepreneurs. They know their selling power. I'm so glad for Jessica. Flower, I'm ordering mine today. Enjoy reading it. And then Alexis says, it's always such a great reminder that when they frothing at their mouth, losing their entire minds, Meghan is literally just chilling under a tree, reading a great book with 16 bathrooms. Diane, lifting other women up is her thing. How wonderful in a world of cynicism to see good in others. And Laurie, a woman who drives such successful biz in hours of just posting her hands, flipping a book and saying so good is not a failure. Someone who turns around lives of businesses for wearing or using their product is a powerhouse. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Lexi, absolutely remarkable. Like, it's totally remarkable. And then some comments on Kate mumbling. You had Julianne says, whatever language Kate was speaking was definitely not from planet Earth. It could be a celestial dialect. Any thoughts? And then Alien says, Lord, the woman is so embarrassing. No wonder she is scared to death of Meghan coming back to the UK. Elizabeth, it's almost sad. She didn't have enough time and money to train herself. The only thing she did was learning a stupid so-called upper-class accent. These days, she requires subtitles and her first language is English too. Carol, mumbling Kate, at least she's not doing her jazz hands and maniac laugh. Alex, why is this extreme embarrassment protected? Done nothing except attack any perceived competition and tried to dominate every royal event, plus disrespectfully flashes her naked bits for more attention. T, the fact that they subtitle everything with her in frame is absolutely making me cry. Ying says, Kate Middleton doing her thing per usual. And Katie, honestly, these videos of the mumbling one make me howl. She really needs to stop it. I'm surprised they didn't bring an interpreter in. So there you have it, guys. That is the story for today. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.